I feel to play my homie song 562 God. This is you don't know about this. I was on this video too in the club. Wow.
Look, I'ma pull up with the big homie.
Hey.
I keep that nigga right by my side so a nigga never get lonely. Got a problem, look, I got him right now. That's my motherfucking big homie.
I'm a big homie.
I'm in the money and you know I probably got a little bitch on me. Yeah, I'm riding with the big homie. Look, I pull up with a mill on me.
Hey.
Cool as a nigga and I got a dollar on me. I can never go broke, too many niggas on me. But that said, I'ma put a late fee on it. The big homie showed me the real thing. Look how many niggas son got hang.
LA rappers.
And they know my name. I done moved on to some bigger things. Kudos, niggas be here. The winner's able step for two. Where you going with your chair? Oh, where you going, boy? We just left in. If you run into some bitches, know we left them there. Look, it's nothing light over here, man. It's probably like 4 million right here. And the big homie said, fuck y'all over there. So you already know it's fuck y'all over there. Big homie. I keep that nigga right by my side so a nigga never get lonely.
Hey.
Got a problem, look, I got him right now. That's my motherfucking big homie. I got him.
You got receipts.
You know I probably got a little bitch on me. Yeah, I'm riding with the big homie. That's the homie and I keep him with me. He by my side when I'm riding through the city. And he always full, never empty. Put a nigga straight to sleep just like Whitney. Hey, I'ma make you remember me. Man, this nigga be tripping on the enemy. Since the other night, I've been looking at him differently. I just gotta let him sing like a symphony. And I accept everything that's meant for me. I'm sick lyrically, he's sick mentally. I think we both need straight jackets. Cause if we won't,
you ready, Nisha?
We go straight jackets. Yeah, all a part of my plan. My girl in my lap.
You ready, Nisha?
I'm ready.
Y'all better put y'all city up. She ready?
I'm ready.
Put switch on me. Oh, the big homie. That's my homie 562 guy. I know rappers in LA. I be having the squad come out. Ooh, I had a squad come out. What's up? Welcome back, Iniesha, to the show. She's still, you know, she's still fighting a little, you know, little afternoon sickness.
I'm gonna get through it. Fuck all of that. I miss y'all. I've been in the live chat, but I miss y'all. I miss y'all. Can we do roll call one time for the one time? Looks
one
like
time.
Aniva was first in the room. Aniva Jackson, how you doing? Oh,
big homie.
The views expressed in tonight's live are not the views of YouTube nor its affiliates. Viewer discretion is advised. And before I continue the roll call, I just want to say, BK, bitch, I ain't went no motherfucking where. Nigga, I'm entitled to some sick days and some family time and all that shit. I'm still going just as hard as I need to. I'm just letting blaq take his lead like he's supposed to, and I'm a little less emotional. Isn't that a great thing? It's a little wonderful, right? So, with that being said, Josh the Truth was second in the house. Tanya Castle, Josh Nichols, Kanisha, oh my God, Susan, Shauna, Mimi, Tiana, Remy, Fed the Light, Felicia, Chris So Crazy, Sammy Love, Beautiful Baby Girl, Blue Fly Solutions. What's going on? That's my first time seeing you in the chat. What's cracking? Chantel, Jen Benish made it. She made it here. Tanya Mack, Tashana Milner, Vivian Williams, Taishay. I think it's Taishay Tyson. I think it's Taishay. I think I finally got it. I'm going to say Taishay. I don't ever see your response when you finally tell me if it's good. What's going on, Sam Woody? T Love. D Nice. I think I said Kamisha, but if not, hey Kamisha, hey girl. Okay, phone, please. Not today. Not today, Satan. I'm gonna have to hit my phone like they did P Money in the Lemonhead video. Not today, Satan. What's going on, Ray Ray? Lisa James, Black Team Strong. Desi Streeter is in the house. Desi said that shirt needs to go.
My job and fuck you on this shit, I would. Yeah, I would.
Desi said the shirt needs to go. What's going on, Tiger? Miss Solo, Miss Lady. Hey, Queen Go Hard is here.
Okay.
Yeah. Purple Pearl. Shantae, Jamal Ward. Angel Fountain, Lily Arnold, might as well say how to surprise too. Y'all know they here. They give us our dislikes and have a seat, get their popcorn ready so they can see what they president and daddy has done. Uncle Phil from Chicago GameStop 4.0 baby. Heartless Dreamer. Andrea Gibson. It's two Chantel. Chantel and Chantel Bynum. Hey, Chantel and I'm sorry, Shantae and Chantel. My bad.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Shantae, Mildred. Oh, God. Cookie.
I didn't know I was on.
Sharmika. Kenji. I think I said Kendra, but hello again. And from Boston. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Harmony. Trevor. Baby girl. Shitty. Jesus Christ. City Slickest. Albert is in the house. Albert with the memes. I gotta do my meme of the day. Don't let us leave y'all without doing the meme of the day. I keep forgetting. But I want to get the meme of the day in. Glib Talk in the house. Wrench Game Strong. Quiet Obsession is in the house. Nashville, Tennessee. Wisconsin in the house. Did I get all of y'all? Y'all done started doing the cities and states. Oakland, California in the house. Phoenix. Dream Big is in the house. Detroit, Michigan is in the house. Little Rock, Arkansas is in the house. Of course, Illinois is in the building. Newark, New Jersey is in the house. Hey, Marie, give them hell. Montgomery, Alabama is in the house. Lisa James. Baltimore, Maryland. Shout-out.
Shout-out.
You already know.
The city I'm loved and hated in, Chi-Town. Just like LA. I tell you, Chi-Town is my second home. New York
is in the building. We got
I got to come to Queens, New York.
Some New Yorkers.
I got to.
Sam, I need to know how you've ever been in Slim Hoffa's inbox. Asking for the live chat. I'm going to try my best to feel better, Tonya.
You said Slim Hoffa. What about Slim Hoffa?
He said he from Queens. New York.
You talking about
has he ever been in her inbox?
What's inbox? She got a lot of inboxes.
Oh Lord, you so
a lot of people been in Slim Hoffa inbox. Hey, her outbox too.
Hey, Leia girl, welcome to late night. We had this is just dessert. This won't be a full dinner. I think Vicky ate too much, and I know she in here somewhere.
Hey, let me tell you a quick story about John's girlfriend.
Hello.
Look, let me tell you something about John.
Mama said hello specifically to you.
Thank you. Hey, before you go carry on, let me tell you something about John's girlfriend before I get right. Her little brother told me, right? He said one day they was looking in the keyhole. This when John first got with her, right? And they was looking through the keyhole. Both her little brother looking through the keyhole, and they heard Slim Hoffa tell John like, "Ooh, I'm finna give you something somebody never had. Ain't nobody never had." One little brother turned to the other brother and said, "Well, she must finna give him some asshole, because everybody done had that pussy."
That little mouth.
In the mouth. Yo, look, man, I look, John, your girl done seen more dicks than Hanes underwears.
Jesus, that's a lot of dicks. But has she seen a lot of dicks?
She done seen a lot of dicks. A lot of dicks.
Has she seen more dicks than Jed?
I don't know if she's seen more dicks than Jed. That can be a tie. You know what I'm saying? Jed claim he don't see.
YouTube, has she seen more dicks than Jed? One for yes.
No, and Jed see a lot of assholes. Jed see a lot of assholes. He said he don't see a lot of dicks. He said he's the back.
Stop lying. You can't be gay and not do gay things. You can't be bisexual and not do the things that men do. You talking about adult males? I'm not buying it. We don't believe you.
I know you was like, oh, it's my turn. Hey, I went back and watched, I was watching my girl Adowitz. I was watching her do her moves at the church thing. I really didn't appreciate my nigga hopping on stage with my girl, right? But did you see that? Did anybody see the person in the Captain Save-A-Ho suit? Did you see that? Was I tripping? Iniesha, did you see that? It was somebody running around
with the yellow cape.
Yeah, with the yellow cape. That was the Captain Save-A-Man suit.
I told you that was Jesus Save-A-Ho. That wasn't Captain Save-A-Ho. That was Jesus Save-A-Ho. They was in church. And
oh my God!
He turned the water into wine. He had to turn a couple holes into housewives. That's just how that goes.
Who in the fuck's running around in church in a fucking cape? Are you serious?
Word.
That was. Now that should have been on one of the.
Before we start going in, you're not gonna give me Naked James, okay? You're not gonna give me Naked James. I'm doing my best to get well, Shamika. Tierra and VA. P Money in the house. Aurora is in the house. I'm gonna talk tonight. I got some shit to talk tonight. Hey Brenda. Hey Katya. Hey Stormy. Hello Milwaukee. Candace Ray. You still ain't gave her this wrench. Where the wrench at?
Who I did give her a wrench.
Ortiz. I think that's everybody. And holding it down in Oakland. We got a couple Oakland people here.
Oakland, California.
At the meet and greet on the 14th.
It's a gang of niggas tell me. A gang of comedians tell me to go down to Oakland. They be like, man, you need to go down to Oakland, man. They love you down in Oakland. They be telling me, Spronto told me like that. Love you down in Oakland.
On YouTube out in Oakland.
Lil G told me,
that good. It was some other shit. Well, I had to talk to you about that off the camera.
A couple of niggas told me, hey man, you need to go to Oakland. They will love you in Oakland. Your ratchet ass style.
In the house. Denise is in the house. She said, finally off work early enough to watch the live. Welcome to the dinner table. To have dessert. Hey, April. Hey, Joy. She said, trolls come out to play. Where my glass at?
Ain't no trolls. You never know who's a troll nowadays or who's a traitor nowadays, or who's a fucking psycho. Because I done had a female stalker and I done had a male stalker. This shit is crazy.
You got a couple of male stalkers.
Male stalkers.
I heard John been all over your page lately.
No, hey, didn't John try to pull a stunt with my baby mama today?
What up, Mo Cheeks? He tried it.
Can I read them receipts? Can you read them receipts? Hey, John. First of all, he talk about somebody telling, right? Who goes around somebody's back and try to get at their baby mama and tell them what he do, what I do with my nephew?
Like it wasn't public, like it wasn't no live. It was whole public on live.
Like she don't know what. Like my baby mamas and them and my whoever I fuck with family don't know how I fuck with their kids. I treat my niece the same way, nigga.
Hey, we got Canada in the house. Shout out Drake.
Canada, look at that, Mike.
Yeah, we got Toronto in the house, eh?
Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto, yeah. Juanita is from Mount Greenwood. We did a special on your area.
Don't talk about no woman named Juanita, because that's my mama and my baby mama name. I don't want to hear that.
My bad. I wasn't trying to scare you.
That's bad luck.
In the chat room, bro. I got you.
That's bad luck. Call it Jay.
Atlanta in the house. No problem, Albert. Oh, I see Queen's wrench. She got the wrench.
I told you.
Oh my God, the pressure on my sinuses, y'all do not understand.
Oh,
I feel like P. Rico hit me in the face with his forehead.
P. Rico supposed to be coming out with a diss track with Law B, ain't he?
that bitch can't even whistle and keep.
Don't have me get Bizzle Kong on you, my nigga, and have him make a motherfucking P. Rico diss, nigga.
He done a real diss track. I went real like, hey, Charles Harris.
I will make the video tomorrow.
You not finna Naked James beat. I get a pass today for my sickness. Amaya said, I know you see my name, right, Nisha? I know you see my name, buddy. Listen, buddy, I know I done every night, every time I come, I'm on all the lives. Almost all the lives. I'm on all the lives.
Almost all the lives.
You can't tell me almost all the lives, but you can't tell. Hey, Joy, we got some trolls came out to play with you. James Jones is from Philly. Philly is where I am from. Do y'all remember that? You remember?
There's some real trolls out here? There's some real trolls out here?
Black Widow troll, I believe. Uncle Phil said he's single looking for a queen. Look, baby girl, this Midwest winter is not no joke. Stone the Kid TV, what's up?
It was 70 degrees out here, and I was bundled up like a little bitch. How
many of y'all is in the house tonight? Oh, okay, I finally made it to the numbers. Because I don't want to get... And, of course, the UK is in the building. Hello. Hello, we love you. All right.
Okay.
So Maya said my name was right under Queen Go Hard. Y'all know.
Damn. The naked James.
You said Queen Go Hard, but you didn't say my name. I know you seen it, but I know you seen it. Mm-hmm. I said your name. I did. I promise. Crazy Eye, you ain't missed nothing. Deanna, you ain't missed nothing either. We just got started. I'm actually just finishing roll call. No, you didn't, Kevin. Kevin, you just made roll call. You just made roll call, Kevin Grudger. Kevin be having the tea. I see you out here working in these Facebook streets and out here in these Twitter streets. I see you. I think that's everybody. One day it's gonna be too many of y'all. That day is never. Ain't we already getting people messages deleted?
Hey. Hey, look.
Nigga said he inboxed her too. Did he inbox you? Who else did he inbox?
Can I ask you a question?
In your DM, do Slim Hoffa know that?
Hey, can I ask you a question? What's the difference between Slim Hoffa pussy in a jail cell? No. What do they got in common? What do Slim Hoffa pussy in a jail cell have in common?
I was finna say
in Rikers Island.
What they got different? I was finna say only one of them locked down. Shit.
Nah. What does Slim Hoffa pussy and Rikers Island have in common? Chances are a nigga in front of projects been inside both of them.
And somebody stuck.
Somebody in one, he's stuck.
Somebody
he off parole. That pussy is ruined. That pussy is no good. That pussy is something you wouldn't tell nobody.
Safer enough.
Hey, he going around telling people, you know, Blaq is talking about my baby mama's pussy. Why are you saying that? He shouldn't be around kids and he talking about my baby mama pussy like that. You inboxing, read the receipts. Then he tried to.
Y'all know what the gray robe means. Y'all know that the gray robe
and you stupid, John. Why are you? Yeah, oh, this is not your baby mother.
What I do. We are we'll be reading from the book of Hurt Nigga.
John, her feelings hurt. I hurt that nigga bad. Look, John, you like, oh my God, he hurt me. It cut like a knife.
If I can get all my family to turn to the 4th chapter of Hurt Nigga, I think we on what, our 6th Hurt Nigga? 6?
6. This nigga is, I don't know what's wrong with him. He obsessed with me.
6.
John's like my little bitch. I shouldn't be giving him this time, but this shit is funny. He's like my little bitch. He's hurt.
So all of a sudden, because this beautiful young lady happened to put that her kid has the same name as Black Nephew, but he don't comprehend that well, so he took that to mean that was her kid. So here he is all in her inbox, calling her phone in her inbox, talking about
he really wanted to talk to her.
What's up? You was calling my phone? Clearly, that's a good question. He said a few questions. Like she got an answer.
He said a few. He need a few questions. He need a few answers, huh?
He the new Chris Hansen. He owed this. I got questions, so you just gonna answer. I got some shit I need to know. I thought he had already talked to the baby mama, so I'm trying to figure out what question is this. What is the need for these questions? But here we go.
He needs answers.
She went on ahead and entertained him because she Black Team Strong. And trolling is hilarious from time to time. So she entertained him and she said something as simple as, yes.
No, hey, look, and the only reason we bring hold on. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Go ahead. Hold on. You trying to come on the show tonight?
She said, he said, is Dante your son? She's not lying when she says yes. Because Dante is her son. Just not Blaq's Dante. He said, okay. And
he not stupid enough. He's not stupid enough to say, look, I'm not talking about that Dante. I'm talking about a whole nother Dante. You stupid motherfucker. You's a stupid. She's telling you no.
Yeah, Dante is my son. I believe I said I have a son named Dante. I think
but not that Dante. That's a different Dante. We wouldn't even be talking about you if you didn't send these receipts. The only reason we're talking about you is because this shit is hilarious. How dumb you is. How fucking stupid you is. Go ahead.
He said he related to Lionel. I'm going to tell you why in a sec. So then here he go, calling her phone. And if I was her, I wouldn't have answered either. You know what I'm saying? I don't owe you that. I don't. The hell
why is you calling? Why is you calling my fake baby mama auntie? Why is you calling my fake baby mama auntie, my nigga? Don't be calling my fake baby mama auntie who's got the same name as my nephew. Don't do that.
She don't haul off calling every 11-year-old Dante on Facebook looking for this man mama.
Let me tell you about Dante is not okay. That's not Lionel's nephew. Hello, is that you got a nephew named Dante? You gonna call all around America looking for a nephew named Dante? Oh, I finally got him. I don't think
all the way up to 13 dislikes. Ooh, kill him.
Whoa!
Ooh, I think one of your videos got like 20 dislikes on it.
I'm finna hunt you motherfuckers down.
We moving up in the world. We moving up in the French fry world.
I'm hunting you motherfuckers down.
Anyway, we still in the book of hurt, nigga. So he says, and he says to this young lady, she says to him, I can't talk right now. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
He continues to question her. He said, but is he related to Lionel?
Wait. She's saying she can't talk right now, right? So that means basically, leave me the fuck alone. I'm busy. I'm trying to be nice. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get it. I wasn't talking about his nephew. I was talking about my son. So please leave me the fuck alone. I got better things to do. Like watch the watch the fucking French fry show or hot fries or whatever was on at the time. I got to watch the reruns or something. So why the fuck is you calling me? That's what she's saying. Okay, carry on.
So many words. He says, but is he related to Lionel? Continuing to talk, even though she said, I can't talk right now. He said, fuck that. Jesus sat on my couch.
I need to know.
You're going to answer my questions because Jesus sat on my couch. So,
President Jesus.
Couch,
get it right.
Listen to me.
President Jesus.
President.
It's President
Daddy Jesus.
Yeah. President Daddy Jesus. That's
Money said in the mighty name of Jesus. That's what in the mighty name of Jedediah. That's who he said. That's who let me hear pray to. The mighty name of Jedediah.
The mighty name.
Jedediah.
Ain't that a bitch? He probably do too. I wouldn't put it past that nigga. I wouldn't put it past him. This nigga said, "Hold on, but I fuck with what you got going on. I got some questions and some answers. You gonna have questions and answers. Go ahead, keep on."
Here he is, all in this woman business that he do not know, all in her inbox.
Pause, nigga.
So she said, he said on the he wasn't the kid in the video the other day. Now he don't, he don't use very many punctuation marks. I don't know if y'all know that about Stank. He don't use punctuation marks like that.
He's stupid. That's why.
I just happen to know it's a question. You can just tell how it's set up. It's a question because she answered. No.
Wait, she said, look, so this is the second time she said, no, that is not Lionel's nephew. That is my son, named the same as fucking Lionel's nephew, right?
She said all of that. She ain't going back in, she ain't going to all them details because that ain't necessary.
She meant that.
He said he wasn't the kid in the video the other day on Lionel's live. Then he finally added the question mark on Lionel's live, and she said, no. That's all the explanation she needs. Whether or not it's her kid or her nephew kid or her surrogate kid, none of that matters. It wasn't that kid. That's what matters. It was not that kid.
Okay. Got you.
He said, oh, I seen you in the comments. That's my son, Dante. I was trying to figure that out. First of all, we're going to pause here, church, because we all need to figure out why is you stalking the comment section on Lionel's live if you don't fuck with him and you don't like him.
Exactly. Why is you doing that?
Why was you stalking the comment section? Inquire. I'm asking for the live chat. I'm sure you in there somewhere watching now because you was obviously watching then.
Let me see that.
She asked a very simple question. What are you trying to figure out? He said if he took Dante out the other day on his live to the movies. She trolls more. She trolls more.
So you watching me go to the movies?
She not gonna lie on you. He did. You did take Dante out.
Wait. So you watching me go to the movies? You watching my YouTube live? You watching my Facebook? My nigga. You watching me go to the gym like, yeah, he was in the gym. I'm like, God damn, my nigga. Are you, this nigga is stalking me? I guess I feel how Pip and J feel. I'm bad, my bad, my nigga.
Boom, bang, pow.
This nigga said he done look.
You was looking like boom, bang, pow, Lionel. You was like, pow.
Boom, bam, pow. Ow.
Boom, bang, pow. Ooh.
Boom, bam, pow. Ooh. Hey, look, this nigga.
Like you could get it.
This nigga make videos about me. This nigga is really obsessed with me. He make videos about me for hours a day. This nigga run around telling people about me, all in my business. He's in the school raiser, a fundraiser. This nigga in talk about I went to the movies. This nigga commenting on my live on you. Oh my God. John Frank, you obsessed with me. Hey, no wonder Ben K and you was having them conversations, my nigga, because I think both of y'all, because you got Jedediah Brown over your house. You got all the gay dudes in your corner. That don't make no sense, my dude. You gotta be gay. You taking pictures with half of trying to look sexy with two ponytails, looking like Dumber and Dumber and shit. You are out here ridiculous, man. You are funny to us, man. Hey, keep on reading. This shit is hilarious. This shit is hilarious. This shit is more funny than your girl pussy.
Oh God. That's funny shit.
This is a funny shit. Nigga getting your girl pussy laugh like this gotta be a joke. It ain't no feeling in this motherfucker. Hold on, let me put
that motherfucker might laugh. That motherfucker might get tickled and laugh. That's all.
I heard my homie told me this, right? He said John girl said she has some tight pussy, right? He was like, how I know? She like, put your hand up in it. And he like, damn, I got some more room. She like, put your other hand up in it. He put both of his hands up in it, and she was like, clap. He like, I can't clap. He like, I told you my pussy. She like, I told you my pussy tight. I said, God damn, you stuck both your hands in it. She couldn't clap, so she said her pussy was tight. If you stick both of your hands in her pussy, you can't clap. Her pussy is tight. Keep on reading the receipts. You got to stick both hands in the pussy and try to clap. That's the only way it can be.
I almost said while I was clap, but the lady left, so I can't really talk about her. We did try.
Some little girls, you be watching some porn or some little girls look innocent, but some little girls take long dicks. She must be using your dick for practice, John, because I heard she take them long dicks. Like she may look little innocent, but nigga, she like.
Don't make them cry yet. We not done with the receipts. Don't make them cry yet. Not yet. So, like as we were saying in the book of her nigga, she responds with the truth, and she says he did, because he absolutely did take out Dante to the movies. Dante did go to the movies. That is not a lie. So then, and I can't make this up. This is what these 2-word answers. He did. That's the blue. He did. Okay. So then he further said, he goes on.
So this nigga like, I got it.
This look like a Tony message, Black. Tell me you see all that gray. Let me try to ease this up.
Like, I got it. Gray.
See all the gray. She done already said that's not my kid. Okay.
Twice.
But this is what he has to say anyway. I guess he wants to make people hate you. So this was his ploy. This was his plea. He says, all right, I'm not here to do no grimy shit to you. I mean, like, you don't know this woman. We one line in. What can you do to this woman that you do not know? What the hell was you gonna do? Hurt her feelings? You was gonna Facebook message her to death? Oh, kill her with the Facebook. Kill her with the Facebook. Kill her with the Facebook.
This nigga said, John, say something, John. John, I know you watching. You ain't got shit else to do. You and your girl watching this. I know your girl mad as a motherfucker. We sit up here making jokes about a pussy. Well, I'm making jokes about a pussy. She making jokes about you. We double teaming.
Get up. Check the live chat.
I'm checking. They up here wrong. They got popcorn. Kevin said he got some popcorn. Missouri, Miss Lady, Missouri in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Kill him with the shoulders.
There's a whole lot. No, hell no, the whole live ain't gonna be about John Frank. We got the funny receipts. We got Law B receipts. We got Lemon Hair receipts. We got Jedediah Brown receipts. We got all kind of receipts. This is. We're just having fun. It's got about like 2 more like things, and we out of here. This is fun to me.
So he goes on to have himself a little temper tantrum in this lady who he don't know inbox, and tell her, well, let me clear that. But for him to tell a 10-year-old, well, I don't know how old he is. Of course, you don't know shit. You just finna go on a rant in somebody inbox about a kid that don't belong to them, that was not around, nor do they know black. But you gonna tell, okay, well, here we go. I don't know how old he is. That my wife is a prostitute and all that to a child. As a mother, you think that's right? Him teaching your kids to be a lowlife? First of all, that's not her kid. That is not her kid. She said that already. That's not, and I mean, you live in the projects, John. Hoes get called prostitutes every day, B. Hoes get called prostitutes every day, B. I don't know what you was expecting her to feel about this situation, because she don't know him.
She don't.
And you don't know her either. He talking about teaching your kid to be a lowlife. Oh, because I had to go to the next screenshot, which is still all John.
This is the last page.
It's the last one. This is the last one.
Read this.
He said, I know he don't like me, but to tell your kid that was disgusting. And I hope you're mindful of who you keep your kids around. That was not her child. She probably don't even live in California. Then he said, I was going to do grimy stuff, but I can't go to his level. I said my piece, and I'm going to leave you alone now.
John.
Nigga, you going to blow my phone up, and now you going to leave me alone? After you blow me up about some shit that don't got nothing to do with me? Nothing. I hope you mindful of who you got your kid around. What does what Blaq do with his nephew got to do with my kids? And who the fuck I got my damn kids around? You know what?
Evidently they trust me with their motherfucking kid. Okay, we're gonna move on for John punk ass. I just want to, share that with you because I just got that message just now, and that shit was hilarious to me. How this nigga talk all that shit, but he goes around like a little hoe and talk behind niggas' back and things like that, and make fake messages and talk and sit on here and lie on niggas and shit like that. John, use a real hoe. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do to get back at me. Use a real bitch. Okay, we're gonna carry on, right? Because, right? Don't you got some tea on lemon head or something like that? Oh, first of all, right? There's some people out there that's calling lemon head mother and inboxing her and shit like that. You saw that post with Tamika posted?
Yeah, now look, I need to clear that up because Tamika Fisher is not a troll. She actually I had already seen those. She had already messaged me those, but she had already sent, you know what I'm saying? She had already sent them off. But she sent me everything she sent to any freedom fighter. She's been molding for us for a long time.
Tamika Fisher.
Yeah.
No, you talking about we talk about a lemon head mother interview. That's what I'm talking about. You know what interview I'm talking about? Huh?
Yeah.
It's people it's people inboxing her and messaging her, you know, I guess
No, but I'm saying the post that was put up in the group, the person that inboxed her, okay, the original inbox when she first inboxed her was before we had gone live.
Oh, okay.
She didn't see the live. So when Miss Record responded back to her, she just went on ahead and asked her a couple questions. But she didn't ask about the other Tamika. She just asked about Lemon. And as soon as she got the screenshot, she sent them to me. I had already known about it.
I don't know. What screenshot? I'm confused. What screenshots are you talking about?
I'll send them to you.
There's some screenshots about
it was a misunderstanding.
Okay. Oh well, I spoke out of turn. Well, my bad.
I am pretty sure that it's some freedom fighters that's coming after her too. But the specific person that was named in that post is not a freedom fighter. That person is not a freedom fighter. It was just a misunderstanding.
Okay. Well, don't you got some tea on lemon head? You know about this Tamika? I mean about this Kanika Jenkins case? You got me saying Tamika. About the Kanika Jenkins case, he holding a protest tomorrow, something like that?
Yeah, he's supposed to be holding a protest at the DA's office to get them to reopen the case.
To get them to reopen the case. Now, I don't think...
Hey.
What?
P Money said, let him get a wrench and don't be sitting there acting like you ain't got a Spider-Man t-shirt on, nigga.
I'm a superhero, nigga. I'm a superhero.
French fries all over the world.
Yeah, I'm saving French fries. I'm catching them. I'm catching them in my web. You know.
Turn your reason over. You catching who in your web?
All the freedom fighters.
Oh yeah, and they web in their web, the web of lies.
So you got some receipts on Lemon Head?
I actually don't have that particular screenshot, but it is up in the condiments group that he was trying to go out to protest Kanika. But we also found out the other day during the interview that he knows Kanika.
Yeah, I
got the tea. He was definitely coming at Gina Kidd's head because she was trying to keep his ass out of jail.
Well, she was trying to keep him out of jail.
Yeah, she was trying to get him out. She was trying to keep this man out of jail.
Hey, and I'm finna tell you, right? And I keep on hearing Pippin J say that he would go back to Rosemont if he could, right? The reason why people can't, he's talking about everybody else need to go to Rosemont. What's stopping y'all from going to Rosemont? What's stopping everybody else from going to Rosemont is when you went out there and started doing shit on them cars and start doing all that old shit. And I told everybody they're going to start making some laws. And what they do the next day, they start making some fucking protesting laws. That's why they can't protest out there, because you went out there and fucked it up what you was paid to do. You wasn't paid to go out there to help no protest. You was paid to go out there and cause division and destruction so they can make laws so they can get motherfuckers out the way. That's what you was there for, to keep it 100, nigga. You know, so don't act like you wasn't. Don't act like you wasn't. And that's a fucked up shit.
Division and distraction.
Division and distraction. It happens all the time. You play, and I called it out. I'm like, it's all kind of weird shit. I bet you he goes out the next day. If y'all look at the video, I said, I bet you he goes out the next day and the protest be over. It's all kind of laws gonna happen. And I'm finna keep it 100, right? I actually, the next day, you know, I couldn't say it at the time, but I actually got a call from the lady who said she called the police. It was she's like, I have to call the police. You know, I don't know how you're gonna take this. I don't feel guilty about it, nothing like that. I know you're making the videos, but to tell the truth, I called the police. I live in this community, thing like that. And and she said the stuff y'all was doing, it wasn't just fucking with the neighborhood, but it was fucking with the community, flashing lights, you know, saying the traffic and things like that. So she said she called the police on y'all personally. I said, whoa. And she told me a little story about that shit too, about, you know, I can't explain what's been going on over there, but she told me a little story, you know, and it's kind of fucked up. But I knew right then and there when she was telling me, you know what I'm saying? She was telling me basically you was there to cause the fucking division. And she kind of the chaos. And she told me the day before, you know, she like, you know, and she told me the day before, that's how I fucking knew. She like, this dude finna come down here and this and this and that, and they're going to call the police on this dude and things like that. And then she called me back the next day and said she's the one who called the police and told me a story. So nigga, I know that you was a motherfucking paid motherfucking person there to cause division. Look all the division you called. From the Rosebuds to the Kanika, from the protesters to the motel, you was in the middle of everything dividing. Everything. You was in the middle of the churches. You was in the middle of the parade. You was in the middle of the funerals. You was in the middle of everything. Am I lying?
You ain't lying. You ain't never lied, Pastor. You ain't never lied.
You was the connection to everything, to the motel. Like I said, to the motel, you was that connection. To Teresa, you was that connection. To the fucking churches, to the protesters, to the fucking everything, nigga. You was in the middle of all of it. You was the key division of all of it.
I mean, he likes to be in the middle. You know, according to Jay, he likes to be the one that's in the middle. He likes to do all of the poking in the middle.
Because look, if you wasn't in the middle, right, you wouldn't have gave a fuck about the motel in the first place. You wouldn't have been doing no negotiating with the motel on the side. You'd have been like, fuck that. I'm riding with my people. I'm riding with Teresa. You know what I'm saying?
They wouldn't even have no way to contact you. Why the fuck does the hotel have your contact information?
And tell the truth, Pimple J, it's because of you that they fucked up the investigation. I mean, it's because of you that they was able to clean that shit up under the rug, because you caused so much confusion and you took everything away from what really was going on, and you started hollering some justice for this and justice for that. Oh, some money this and some money that. You took everybody's mind off the Kanika Jenkins case with all this bullshit you was doing. So now it's become all about bullshit and dividing instead of uniting. That was your fault, my nigga. You the one done all that old shit, all the protesting, all that. Well, we're gonna leave the case alone. Then you had everybody turn against this woman. You divided that shit. It went from we fighting for this little girl and find out who the killer is and justice and this and that, to a fucking circus. To, oh, she's a crackhead. Oh, this money. Oh, it turned into a circus, and everybody started forgetting about the shit. Look at it now. Everybody swept it under the rug because of your ass. You know, turned everybody against this lady. Now the case is over. It's swept under the rug, and don't nobody know shit. Don't nobody know shit.
1,000 people being there to like 8 or 9 people being out there screaming justice for Kanika when they ran off.
Yeah,
and that's what the kid was trying to tell Lemonhead while he talking about back at it and who forgot. And Gina was trying to tell him, I've been out there. I know exactly what the laws are. I know exactly what time we can and can't go. I'm trying to save your ass because you the motherfucker that keep getting locked up. But shall we read these receipts?
Michelle, hold on, one more thing. And the last part, how you done it, right? When you had all the attention over here, right? And then you transferred all the attention to the Samaje case, right? Which was already running shit. So you took all the attention off the Kanika Jenkins case, right? With all of the headlines and things like that. And you was the key fucking voice and all on social media with you and your fucking goons. So you was a voice. Teresa wasn't on that shit. So she couldn't get her message across like you can. You on that 24/7 shit like this. And you got all these people that were supported Teresa and supported the Kanika Jenkins case. You got all of them to move to a whole nother case and forget all about Kanika. Well, the only remembrance you had of Kanika is the chant, justice for Kanika, and that's it. But all that fucking energy transferred to somebody, to another case, you know, that was already won. That Darcel and Isha, all they wanted was a little fucking what they wanted, not support, but they wanted whatever fuck y'all was supposed to be there for. I forgot what they said y'all supposed to be there for, but that's all the fuck they wanted. And then you cause so much confusion with that case, you move to a whole nother case, right? So now you jump from case to case, and as you jumping, people forgetting less and less about Kanika because because you done made everybody fall off. Motherfuckers tired.
That's what he wanted to happen. That's what he wanted to happen, but unfortunately, people kept bringing it up and people kept hopping on his live with the purple hearts and people kept making him answer questions about the case because he had been walking around telling people that he knew about it with his lying ass.
Yeah. And you continue to tell
always out here lying and shit.
And you continue, look, and I have inside information that you continue to tell people that you know about the Kanika Jenkins case. You pillow talk with motherfuckers saying you know about the Kanika Jenkins case. You say this shit in meetings. You say this shit in private chats. You say that shit a lot that you know exactly what happened in the Kanika Jenkins case. So if you know what happened in the Kanika Jenkins case, you need to start telling motherfuckers. Somebody needs to tell them, look, he knows. You keep on hollering justice for this and justice for that. If you know what the fuck happened in the Kanika Jenkins case, nigga, you the fucking justice. What the fuck you looking for justice for? And you are the justice.
But he keep asking them to turn their cameras on so he could tell them that he know what happened in the Kanika Jenkins case. And if they would have gave him one more week, he would have had some things happen. And you just said 2 months ago on the live that you not the police and you not no investigator and you not no detective. You just there for awareness. Now you solving crimes again. You back to fucking solving crimes? You knew you back to being investigating on some shit, right?
Look, then you made one post about the Samaje Waters case, right? You threw that man on the bus, right? Talking about he the one killed the baby mama, things like that, and you gonna do this and you gonna get the boys out, and you ain't heard nothing else from that case ever again. Nothing else about that shit. After you gonna throw that man in the bus talking about he killed his baby mama, you didn't even clear that shit up. Don't nobody know what the fuck is going on.
He just
right? And then a lot of
blame that man for his fiance's death and then dip.
Yeah, we finna get into that. We finna get into that next, right? And Lobby, we done got some receipts on you, and it's like, Lobby, all jokes aside, right? Right? You keep on putting yourself in people's business, and it's not your fucking business. All jokes aside, the reason I joke about you in response to you joking about me, because you look silly crying and doing all this old fighting for justice, fighting for justice, and people know you're a fucking fake. I don't have to tell you. The people Juliet don't have to fucking tell you. You need to start telling yourself. You out here trying to, your fucking, ain't nobody watching you, so you trying to find ways to get more fucking viewers and shit like that. Now you want to rap. Now you want to joke about me. Now you want to be a victim again. Don't nobody give a fuck about you being a victim. Don't nobody give a fuck about your fake ass crime. Don't nobody give a fuck about the music playing in the back and you trying to call people and get all these motherfuckers on your side. They ain't finna do shit for you. You talking about you finna go to the DA office or whatever the next day and shit like that? Why you didn't put that shit up online? What happened? Why you didn't talk about that? Who was there to support you? That's how much power you got. If you can't get 100 motherfuckers to watch your live videos, you know, and you, I be damned, you can get 100 motherfuckers to go out there and support you on some fighting for justice. You don't have people don't believe. The only people that follow you is a couple of trolls that follow you, but the only people who follow you are people who want to feel sorry for somebody. It's a lot of people out there who wants to feel sorry for somebody, who wants to uplift somebody, who wants to believe in somebody. Some people wants to believe in you, but that percentage is very fucking small. You need to change your fucking. You need to change your fucking ways and your fucking attitudes and your fucking your fucking attitude towards people because it's fucked up. You think everybody against you and everybody ain't fucking against you. Nobody give a fuck. It's just what you putting yourself into that's making you look sloppy. You blaming people for this. You saying this. You joining teams with this person. You saying about it, this family. You always saying about shit that you have no business saying nothing about. It's none of your fucking business.
Always playing a victim and everything is about you and your pain and what you going through and what you've been through. And like, even as it, the only reason you being talked about now is because you jumped into our beef, and what happened with that school didn't have nothing to do with you. But here she go. Well, y'all didn't do that for me, so y'all shouldn't cry about Locke. Don't act like you care about Locke because you don't care about me. Bitch, didn't nobody do nothing to your motherfucking ass. That's why don't nobody care about what the fuck you talking about. Ain't nobody did nothing to you. Talking about ain't nobody care when he was talking about my kids. He didn't say nothing except your kids is funny. An insult or an embarrassment or a humiliation, then maybe you should stop making them do YouTube videos. Motherfucker, you the one got their ass out here like that.
And how did that turn into I was a child molester and watch your kids? I mean, that was so disrespectful. And you talk about me, and you're gonna sit up there and allow people to say something about some molesting us from kids on your page and shit like that. That was stupid. That was stupid. You should have checked them and said, don't even say that about my kid. But you sit up there and you so mad at me. You sit letting people get on your page talk about, oh, you better hide your kids from blaq. Oh, watch your kids from blaq. Oh, your kids like blaq. Shit like that. That shouldn't be going on a fucking adults page. Fucking lies and rumors like that because I said your kids are funny. Now all of a sudden I done turned into a child molester. That is a fucking serious accusation right there.
Exactly.
You know?
One that's serious. Out of this entire situation, only Pimpin' J is carrying at this time.
I have never, people trust me with their kids, right? I have never been accused of anything ever in a life of ever touching a kid. Not even no, ever in life. If I believe your kid is fast, I'm not even gonna be in the room with your motherfucking kid by itself. Especially no girl. When you go, I go. I'm not being in the room with no fucking girl. I already know. I have never been accused of that. So to put that on showing your page, that's fucking disrespectful and very distasteful.
Very distasteful.
Go ahead. Carry on.
Absolutely distasteful. But before we get into that into her receipts and whatnot, because I definitely wanted to touch on that as well. You know, that just was real. Look at me. You know, woe is me. Like, what the hell do Locke High School and they fundraiser have to do with somebody saying your kids was funny? Your eyebrows is funny too. They don't look natural. That's not how people eyebrows grow. Okay, and they're a little too dark. Stop using Lewis's shoe polish to do your brows. We need you to choose another color. Carrying on to the you said what?
No, I just said perception is a motherfucker. You know, and you can perceive one thing, but reality is another thing. Go ahead, carry on with these motherfucking receipts.
It's a whole other thing. It's a whole other thing. So to these receipts. So Gina reached out to somebody so that they could reach out to Lemonhead. As I said prior, so that, you know, they can try to save Lemonhead a little trouble and get him out of, you know, keep him out of jail. The kids stay in jail, you know. So somebody was trying to help him out. So they reached out, and so we are now in the book. Hopefully everybody has taken their time and gotten to the book of baking soda. Because this is Erratic Behavior 101. Erratic Behavior 101. This is the book of baking soda. Here we go. I was asked to relay this message, and the message carries on to say, I'm with that, but the 10 o'clock part is going to get people locked up if there's not enough people. I'm gonna attend, but I don't talk to him. So if anyone does, maybe tell him to switch it to like 3 to 8 or something like that. That's reasonable. Just bump the time up a little bit. I'm gonna go. I don't have no problem with going. Just
Lobby?
Huh?
This is Lobby, right?
No, this is Gina Kidd. This is Gina speaking through somebody else. That she didn't have no problem going to the protest. She just felt like the time needed to be bumped up a little bit because 10 o'clock is gonna get people arrested if it ain't enough people there.
Yeah.
So somebody tagged Lamont. I'm not gonna say that person's name, and that's the reason why I'm not flipping these receipts over, because I don't want to put nobody's pictures into the situation. The first thing Lemonhead says, Lemonhead, with all the aggression in the world, just damn that. He just, if it ain't his idea, fuck it. That's how he got kicked out of school. Hey, bump it up. You know, we're gonna try to keep people out of jail. Lemonhead says, whoever that is needs to stop being a scared ass little kid and get back out there and fight for justice. If Rosemont got you that scared, don't bring your ass out there. Now relate that message. Well, damn, nigga head. Hold on. What, you a little sour today. Did anybody sprinkle some sugar on this Lemonhead? He needs some milk, perhaps?
A little milk. Just a little milk.
That's a little aggressive, don't you think?
A little milk.
Don't be scared to get locked up. Go on, get locked up. If you worried about getting locked up, then just don't come. Nigga, that's not smart.
And look, ain't you fighting the case?
Money in the Freedom Fund.
No, think about this, right? Lemonhead, ain't you fighting the case for fucking with Rosemont, right? You fighting the case for fucking Rosemont. Why would you go right back and do the same thing? You on trial and you fit to get a year for it, and you still fighting this shit in court. So it's got to be something fishy about this situation right here. It's got to be something. It's got to be an ulterior motive in the situation right here. You know, because that don't sound right to me. How you gonna go protest and shit? And you talking about let's go to jail basically, and you already fighting
basically,
the case.
That's what it was. That was real aggressive. That was basically let's all go to jail. Because if we go to jail, people gonna bail us out. Basically.
It's something behind it. I don't. Me personally, I really don't think it's going to be no protest. Me personally, because it's got to be something behind it. Lemonhead is fighting a case already for protesting out there, and he finna get a year, right? If he goes back out there and he happens to get another case, that's of the same thing. That's 2 cases, right? Of whatever he finna get charged for, right? That means if he gets charged with the first case, he's still gonna have to fight the second case and get the same. But they can run a concurrent or whatever, you know. But that's basically saying you're guilty if you fight in this case, you go out and do the same exact thing as you fighting the case for. You basically saying you're guilty and you fit to get this time.
So that's a pattern of action.
Yeah. So either you trying to go to jail or some kind of ulterior motive behind this. This shit has got me confused right here. Like I said, it's either not going to be no fucking protest or he going to do something, you know what I'm saying, stupid to get himself locked up.
During the protest.
During the protest. And I don't even know the motive behind you getting locked up unless you can get out of jail free card or some shit like that. But I don't see no motive behind that, you know, and all of a sudden you just want to go back out there by yourself and you want to start the movement by yourself without any help, without any kind of
stop protesting. It's been people that still been out there protesting ever since the whole situation went on. So he's just trying to rally up his people to go out there with the ones that's already out there. And so that's what Gina Kidd is trying to tell him.
So as people are still out there protesting every day and thing like that. So he want to go. So wait a minute. So wait a minute. Also now I can maybe put 2 and 2 together, right? If Lemonhead go out there, right, and say he get to go and doing some protesting and motherfuckers going to jail and all that, right? Then there's new rules. The protesters that's out there that's protesting already, they gonna have to go by some new rules. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So it can work that way too. You can be going out there
trying to pull himself back into the agency by showing that he still got some pull.
Yeah, some kind of division because if it's still some protesters out there and say like the Rosemont still losing money or something like that by just people being out there, that's a good way to get the rest of the protesters out there, cause something else, cause some kind of chaos, and set another some more guidelines to get the rest of the protesters out from out there. So when is the protest supposed to end? At 10 o'clock at night? Is that the law?
Yeah, it's supposed to end. It's supposed to end at 10. So they was trying to ask him to bump it up.
Bump it up from what? From
huh? Sorry, go ahead.
Bump it up far as like from bump it up from what, 3 to 5 or from what, 5?
They was talking about doing like 3 to 8 because I think he had it from like 6 to 10.
Oh, so after 10 o'clock, that's when motherfuckers gonna go to jail and things like that. Okay, well, I'm telling you something behind that. I don't know if Lemonhead got enough protesters, but he's gonna do something stupid after 10 o'clock, you know what I'm saying, to get arrested, or it's gonna be new kind of fucking laws coming out, right? If it was to happen. But I don't think he done had enough attention, or I don't think he had enough support. I don't think he got enough support to do that, because he had to. The support Lemonhead was getting was mostly from freedom fighters, and a lot of them fell off.
I think he's trying to get. I think he's trying to regain his support in the process. I think he's trying to do a double whammy. You know what I'm saying? Regain his agent title, regain his followers, everything.
But he can't. This is what I'm saying. He can't regain no agent followers because he has no backing. He always had a backing. When he had the first school thing, he could jump in the middle of that, and it was already people already in the protest. Everything he jumped in, it was already a protest, and all he had to come in and do some division or do some some kind of division or some kind of tactics to make people follow him, or either Pip and J, you know, like the freedom fighters, right? He has that. He doesn't have the opportunity in this situation. He can't jump in the middle of nothing because there's only one side. You feel what I'm saying? And ain't nobody. He can't jump in that. He can't jump in that side and lead that side. Exactly. The people out there protesting is not for to listen to Lemonhead. You know what I'm saying? He can't. He ain't got enough. He ain't got enough pull or power, cliche, whatever the fuck you call it, to get 100 motherfuckers out there, to get 50 people out there. Because who from Chicago gonna follow Lemonhead, and who gonna fly out from anywhere to support Lemonhead? You get what I'm saying?
They're going out there Friday at the Rosemont Police Department. Friday.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen like that. Like I say, it's got to be some type of interior motive behind this, because I don't think Lemonhead got the support to do it, and I don't think it's really needed for him to go out there. If there's people out there protesting already in front of the DA's office, what more can he do that the people out there already out there ain't doing or can do?
One of our live chatters said that the second time Rico was arrested, the police told him that he was stupid because Jed was getting paid. Teresa was standing right there when Rico said it to see what they would say. When he said what to see what they would say. Let me go back up a little bit more. I know you ain't arguing with Outwich. What's going on?
6 months, though. Rosemont said it better be silent protest.
You check the live chat. I'm finna get back to these receipts.
Okay, somebody said Rosemont said it better be a silent protest or else. Hopefully they will have their barricades ready. Where did it go, Remy? Oh, he ain't from Chicago. He ain't from Atlanta. We traded his ass. Jared probably can't have his name on any permit, including a driver's permit. But he not going to change nothing. All this is because to get donations, it's like 15 kids got killed in Chicago. He not doing nothing because he can't get paid. I've been doing all that for the ANG. In Jed's pockets, Jamie. Money don't do Atlanta like money don't do Atlanta like that. I'm sure that's some other said. I don't think there's going to be enough people to be needing barricades and shit. That delayed the opening.
No, look, somebody in the live chat said that they just seen Lemonhead on live today saying, why y'all don't support your boy no more? Because you a car thief, nigga, and a liar.
Exactly. The freedom fighters will donate to Lemon, Jedediah, Milwaukee. Sure, it happens, Black. People, peep game. No one has been protesting. Charles tried last week, but no one showed up. No one's. They said no one's protesting. They all going to jail because 911 operators. They all going to jail because 911 operators is inside the jail, so they can't be loud. He knows that from all the jail support they did. He don't want his name on the permit. He don't want to be responsible for the protesters stealing, of course, a barricaded cops. He swear everybody in Chicago love him, but they really don't. I don't think there's going to be any there in it. There ain't gonna be nobody there. Yeah, Nisha, ding ding. He did a live saying cops asked if they were going to get paid in an angry way. He asked if they were getting paid in an angry way. So they did say that Nisha, ding ding. He did a live saying cops asked if we were getting paid in the cops did a live. Did the cops do a live? Cops.
Oh damn.
Oh, cops asked him in live. Okay. They're opening the restaurant. And look, Pip and J, and all you people, because y'all also doing, we know about the fucking raffle that y'all having too. And should we talk about that, or should we, leave that alone right now, or what you want to do?
We could talk about that. I still got receipts on Lemonhead being disrespectful about this protest.
Oh, you want to read this morning?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I thought you was looking for him.
No, I got him.
Oh, okay, my bad. I was talking this shit. Go ahead.
No, it's cool. I thought you saw something that was good, so I'll let you go ahead and do your thing. But it reads, it's not about being scared. If an 18-year-old was out there alone at nighttime, anybody could be out there with someone. No, that's that 18-year-old got arrested. And your ass got arrested. And like 8 other people got arrested. So no, nobody, it ain't just that anybody can go out there. So that person responded and said, true, but let's reflect back on the many arrests that transpired from the last protest. I'm just saying, my brother, with love, that your safety is always a #1 priority. You want to avoid things that will hinder or interrupt the purpose of this mission. Rosemont is a prejudiced town. They don't want any of us out there. So to avoid chaos, where'd it go? Oh, I guess it cut off that person's comment. Oh, okay, yeah, that just cut off. So then the person who posted it said, now, Lamont, don't be mean. It wasn't sent in a mean way. They just looking out for the people. The person isn't scared. If you go above, they'll go above and beyond for J4K till this day. Now, be nice. #unity, #J4K. Lemonhead said, who said I was being mean? I'm just being me. Clearly, she just said you being mean. You did just tell them stop acting like a scared ass little bitch. I don't know how nice that is to no motherfucking body. I don't know nobody that thinks that's nice, but I guess Lemonhead thinks that's the proper way to treat people. So Gina came in to slam dunk on his ass, and she says, from the book of Check That Hoe, one time from the book of Check That Hoe, we are now moving on to the book of Check That Hoe. And she says, I wrote that to her, and I've never been scared. I was out there with only 3 of us out there still fighting when you and everyone else gave up. You knew we were still out there, but chose to go on the day we weren't out there because we were looking for Jack. You were out there a good 20 minutes, which don't matter, but why even throw out that one time you were there? You're the one who's always getting arrested the most, so I was trying to help your ass out, but of course you'd respond that way, and the same way try to talk about unity. It clearly says I'll attend, but he should change the time because Rosemont changed the time to 8 o'clock. I know that from remaining out there regardless of anything going on. Oh. Excuse the fuck out of me for trying to protect fellow protesters from a case. This nigga had the audacity to get offended.
Cause she was out there fighting and he was out and he wasn't nowhere around. So you gonna cuss her the fuck out and she been out there protesting, nigga, when you was out there flying around getting sick with syphilis,
sepsis and shit.
Sepsis and shit like that. Ain't that a bitch? The nerves of you, Lamont. See, I want y'all to know this is the emotion of a 19-year-old kid that has no guidance and has no fucking direction on where the fuck you want to go. He lash out at people. He very fucking offensive. He always want his way. He's a big kid. And then he always played a guilt role on y'all because he always be able to throw the Jesus on Father Jesus on y'all, and y'all get to believing, okay, he must be spiritual and shit like that. No. Spiritual at night and then fuck over people and cuss them out in the daytime. It just don't work. It doesn't happen. Y'all don't see the fucking different personalities he got. He's a ninth. Oh, how old is he now? He 20?
Yeah, well, we don't know. We still don't know yet. We gotta wait to get the interview from the mama to find out how old he really is.
Well, he's a 20-year-old fucking kid that ain't been in the high school, ain't got no job, you know what I'm saying? No shit like that. Ain't have no responsibilities.
High school, he just got expelled. Don't you tell that lie. He got himself kicked out, cursing people out. He did not leave to be an activist. He left because he was kicked out for being disrespectful. So he had to. His ass is being right the fuck now.
Yeah. And you got a long list of being disrespectful, like borrowing people cars and not putting gas in them and crashing people cars and cussing people out and all kind of shit. The first person I saw you cuss out was Teresa, and I thought you was a grown ass gay boy. You know, I thought you was that was my first time seeing you in the car, cussing and crying and shit. I had arrested 2 times. I'm like, oh, this nigga is a gay little dude. That is real fucking passionate about what he's been doing. But this whole time you wasn't really passionate. All this shit was a game because you was really trying to get your way. Oh, keep reading.
Lord Jesus, he says, and he says, what a way to respond. Okay, the truth. Wasn't no 20 minutes. My phone went dead. I stayed out there till I found an outlet. Then I went live again. Yeah, because being live is protesting. Okay. So look, it's either you out there or you not 100. Excuse the hell out of me for being an organizer. Well, one fucking hell of an organizer you are that you have absolutely no concern for anybody else's fucking freedom or their fucking life. That when somebody suggests a way for you to handle this where other people won't have any issues, your job is to say, fuck you, come out here and get arrested or don't. Fuck the police. Stupid little motherfucker. Young and dumb.
Young and dumb and full of cum.
Full of a whole lot of cum. Milk. Apparently full of a lot of milk. Jetty's milk. A little frosty. A little strawberry frosty time. You seen the way he was sucking on that straw while he was drinking that strawberry frosty, talking to his imaginary friend. There's a lot of milk that goes on. But we shall continue. She says, this ain't about you organizing anything. It's about the way you misinterpreted me trying to save people from a case as me being scared. So again, she has yet to disrespect him. She ain't cursed him out. He said, wait a minute. You spent that much time writing an article under a comment/message you told someone else to deliver to me, but the message you wanted to deliver, you couldn't message me that? If you tried to not talk to him, you did one hell of a good job at it. She didn't say nothing disrespectful. She didn't say she was trying not to talk to you. She just said that she don't talk to you. But then forget everything she was saying about saving the people. You just want to talk about the fact that she responded to you after telling somebody that she don't talk to you. Okay. Then he says, me misinterpreting. This would have all been avoided if you would have acted like an adult and not a kid by hitting my inbox. So don't get on here talking about how I interpret other people's words. So you don't think you would have said that shit to her if she would have said it to you in your inbox instead of on the Facebook? You didn't say tell whoever that is to hit my inbox and stop acting like a child. You said tell whoever that is to stop being scared and come and protest. That's what you said. So was this really about them not hitting your inbox, or was this about them about you misreading that they was going to the protest and your ass trying to make them go to the protest to support you because ain't nobody else the fuck going? We shall continue. And she said, this is the reason I choose not to tell you myself. When you respond like an immature jackass, I'm going to go ahead and respond to correct you. He says, you forget I respond the way I want to respond. Now, who going to do something, Gina? Now you want to threaten women.
He always say that. He always, let me gonna get your ass whooped fucking with the wrong person. That's what y'all fail to realize. Y'all gonna fuck with the wrong person. You 18, you 19. I don't know what the fuck be going on with y'all at, but you can't be coming across people like that. When you see people in real life, it's gonna be a different story. Everybody gonna come up to you and talk. Somebody's gonna come up to you and fire on your ass like, pow! Like, what was that for? Like, nigga, all that shit you was saying on the internet, nigga, what's up now? And you're gonna be like, oh, the freedom pause and call the police. Like Jed do.
This is how he's talking to somebody that wants to support the cause. This is somebody that was going to march with him to J4K.
But this is what I'm saying.
Disrespect with him, and this is how he talked to them about. And the only thing she said was to raise the time up so that people don't get arrested. This is how he talks. I'm telling you,
it's all starting to come together now, right? Because look, the more division you cause about helping, right? When you saying you do, the more division you cause instead of unity, the less more people can concentrate on the case. You're actually drawing attention away from the case because you're telling protesters, you're cussing them out like, oh, go to jail and go this. You're making people scared or not interested in even come. So now you're turning people who want to come to the protest, now like they probably be like, you know what, fuck it, because there's going to be some bullshit. Watch what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's not going to be a protest.
Why am I going to go to participate in some fuck shit?
I'm telling you, it's not going to be no protest.
About showing up to the actual, to the fucking protest that you ain't been to. And God knows how long that you've been supporting.
Look, Andy already giving up. Oh, y'all don't support me no more. Oh, y'all don't do this. You gonna call the fucking protest, and you're giving up the next day instead of like, well, I need this, I need that. Y'all don't love me no more. Or pretty soon you're gonna call off the protest. So something's gonna happen. You're gonna say something that cause some kind of division or cause people like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not even gonna go out there. Because you're gonna end up giving up in a minute. You already started showing signs. It's starting to come together now. Okay, go ahead. Okay, you ready? Okay, well.
So she said, I'm responding to you. That's what I did about it. So what you want to do, Lamont? He sends her a screenshot of the people from that 70s show and calls her a dumbass. You the dummy for putting yourself in a position to get locked up. And she says, you're the one who gets locked up everywhere he goes. So who's really the jackass?
Jackass.
He says, I just got back from the store. I bet my ass will be out there in Rosemont next week. She said, okay, great. Hashtag justice for Kanika, Purple Heart. He says, Gina, see your scared ass in Rosemont.
See what I'm saying? Now, it's going to make her uncomfortable to go to Rosemont and see this dude. He's going to make people uncomfortable to even want to go, right? And that's where the division comes in at, when people are uninterested in the case no more, right? People, and just think about it, there's a couple of YouTubers and things, like Auntie keeping up the Kanika Jenkins case, got chat group, and they're really still trying to, get to the bottom of it.
Forever True TV, Forever True TV, the number 4, Ever True TV.
Yeah, and it's a lot of people actually got groups and things like that are really still fighting for the case and things like that. It's these people out here that's on the internet like Jedediah Brown and Lemonhead and P. Rico that's separating people from the case. That's going to get people less interested in the case. Watch more and more people going to forget because it's so much confusion and people are going to start dropping off. People are getting tired. Like I said, people are getting tired of the fucking confusion, the division, the rumors, the lies, the stealing, and all that. Because what most of the freedom fighters jumped in it for, they jumped in it for justice for Kanika.
Mm-hmm.
That was the very first thing they jumped in it for. Now you got them thinking about justice for everything else, justice for Skid Row, justice for stupid shit, justice for pizza and justice for all kind of other shit.
He ain't even feed the homeless people down on Skid Row. He was out there passing out pizza to the damn clubbers. and people who got money in their damn pockets because they wouldn't let him in with them dusty, stinking ass Air Force Ones.
And that's why they wouldn't let him in? Because he had on tennis shoes?
I'm pretty sure it was because they probably stank. I'm pretty sure the fact that they was tennis shoes might not have been the issue. It could have been because it was they was Air Force Ones. Maybe if they was Jordans, they might have been nicer to him. I don't know.
Oh God, man! Oh my God!
You do know that club he was at was right in the middle of the village, and the village is where a lot of the LGBT community hangs out at. So it seems like every time he go to a meet and greet, way late in the midnight, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, while he was grieving and in so much pain and in so much sorrow from losing so many people, his ass was out trying to get up in another club.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to kick the bobos.
And Pim and Jay, you got some more receipts to read on that?
No, not nothing major. She just kind of let his ass know she wasn't scared of him, and he talking about he'll see you there and all that other shit. Just
okay.
Him being a little fuck boy threatening a woman.
Now also Pim and Jay, and as part of your organization crumbling, what you're doing right now is you holding these little raffles, for members to stay, right? And now all the money collected, you're starting to pay the organizers and all these people to stay with little raffles and things like that. And if you take that money and a raffle and you won a raffle and shit like that, that is fucking illegal. You're doing something fucking illegal. That fucking money, that raffle is not state by, what is it? You gotta be state, it gotta be state tax or some shit like that. Any goddamn raffle gotta have some kind of state tax on it.
Tax ID on it because it's not that chapter is not a part of that chapter hasn't been chartered. So they don't have no tax ID number for Atlanta.
Yeah, so you can't be holding.
We got people that's in Atlanta that already let us know that Atlanta do not play that shit when it comes to them raffles from them organizations.
Yeah, they had that preacher for that. I made a video about, trying to say that money shit. They own their money. They got a lot of rich preachers over there. I told you I went to a Atlanta church and they had an ATM on every goddamn aisle. And you have to have your bank card. You have to put your bank card with your PIN number inside the goddamn collection plate, and they take off what they want. You know what I'm saying? And give you back your car. You're like, damn, sometimes nigga be broke. But neither here and there. You can't be having these illegal ass raffles, my nigga. That's illegal. That's another way to keep people in the organization, because if you pay people to stay in the organization, they gotta stay. Like, damn, I'm getting this free money every month. You know what I'm saying? Hey, fuck it. And you washing your hands off with money.
He's not going down by himself. Y'all don't know how deep the rabbit hole go. He's not going down by himself.
Listen, you all right? You hanging in there?
Yep.
You hanging in there?
Yeah, we good.
You good? She a survivor. She like Michael Jordan in Game 6 against the Jazz when we had the flu. She pulling through it for y'all. She love y'all. She need to be here. She pulling through it because you all women, right? Women have strength, the strength of a woman, all that old stuff. The strength of a woman. Unbreakable strength. You can lift up a car and all that little shit. See, y'all know about that. You feel me? But also, right, what was that? Okay, about the Pimp and J thing, right? And we could get into some more receipts tomorrow about some of the shit that you're doing with the money, because people are starting to call me with more receipts and more information about what you're starting to do with the money, and it's illegal, man.
These latest calls. Oh my God, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know the shit that's been falling into our laps. Oh my God, when I tell y'all, the freedom fighters are starting to, they paying attention. They trying to figure out how they can get out and still keep the organization pushing, because he's not going to step down. He can try to pity party y'all all he want to, but he's not going to step down. Y'all have to get out and find another way to start an organization with y'all same family members, since y'all done found so many good people in y'all family. Y'all better figure out a way to get out and keep that organization. He's not stepping down and he's not going down alone.
No. Think about this. Think about this, right? I want you to think about this, right? It could have been a person that took that position. Say it was a righteous person that took the position that Jedediah Brown took, and there was a righteous person doing a righteous thing, right? He would have still been he would have still been doing the shit. He would have had a lot of people join the organization. He would have had a lot of unity. He would have had a lot of support, and a lot of change would have happened if a person was strong and really meant change was in that position, right? Because they would have had everybody connected, and everybody would have stayed connected, right? Now, since Jedediah was that, right? Now look at the division. He had say he did have 50 states, right? Now, Florida ain't connected with California. California ain't connected with Texas. Texas ain't connected. Huh?
50 steaks. He was talking about the meet and greets. He said 50 steaks.
Oh.
Steaks in 27 counties.
Oh.
He had 50 steaks in 27 counties. Y'all got to get it right. I'm trying to tell y'all, don't be getting the national president all wrong. Don't be gathering.
We got the national president fucked up, huh? Ain't that a bitch? But say he did have, say he did have 50 states, right? Ain't none of these states talking to each other now. Ain't none of these states connected now. Ain't nobody there to be the glue to have these people come together and unite no more. Everybody's separated. This chapter is no longer. California don't want, and everybody was in them organizations, right? It's not that you broke down the organization in every state. It's just you broke them people down in that particular organization too. Say if it was 50 people in that organization, now all them 50 people are separated that knew each other. Now everybody in that 50 organization is gone. So you cause separation amongst not just chapter members and shit like that. I mean, whole chapters and states, but chapter members too. Now there can't be no person that glue this shit back together. Can't nobody glue this shit back together? Can no one person say, okay, well, I'm going to take over and trust me now. Come on, California, and come on, Arizona. We finna do it. No, you done fucked it up so bad. It got to be something else happen for somebody to take it and be righteous and say, okay, we're going to fight for this justice, or we're going to do this, because you done fucked this one up so far. You can't get California back. You can't get Texas back. You can't get New York back. You can't get a lot of fucking states back. So the unity is fucking gone. It's fucking gone. Am I lying, Iniesha? It's over. It's over. So what's happening to the freedom fighters now? They're saying, oh, we're doing a lot of stuff in the community that's not seen. Well, why in the fuck would you show the negative shit and won't show the positive shit? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. That's how you get people to come to your shit. You want to show all the drama and y'all threatening people and cussing people out and shit like that, but you don't want to show the good you're doing in your community. You only got one voice of the freedom fighters. At least when Sheena was there, y'all had two voices. Now y'all only got one. If it ain't Jedediah Brown, it ain't nobody.
Ain't nobody. At least you got one video. He let her do one video.
Who done one video?
On her page than she do. That's crazy.
Who done one video?
Alicia.
That's enough. That's enough.
He took over. Like, okay, bitch, that's enough.
Okay, Lemmy Head and Notorious do videos, but other than that, there ain't no other voices for the freedom fighters. Except Jed now. Everything, he's the voice, he's the face, he's the decision maker, he's a fucking he's everything. He's a visionary, he's a strategist. Yeah, daddy president, Jesus.
Nigga is all powerful. He have arguments with God, nigga. You don't know nothing about Jedediah.
I'm finna go. And I was thinking about this on the fly, right? By all the division he's doing, right? Just think about this. We cannot from the Kanika Jenkins case, right? It's impossible for everybody to come back together again and fight for that girl. It's impossible because people put so much time, energy, and money and trust up in that they're not going to even put that shit up in there and go back again, be like, and do it all over again. That shit is over. Like I said, Pim and J. It's not going to be no real justice for Kanika because Jed didn't let it get that far. Everybody should have been focusing on that case and that case only until that shit was over. Justin Kanika, you could have had somebody branch off and do the Jackson and do some other cases and things like that. But you should have it should have been Justin Kanika should have been strong presence there, nigga, for a long time until some shit changed. You can't go there and fight for 2 weeks, wait 6 months, then go back. I can't. That's not gonna happen. It's not. Not gonna work.
Really telling people that if he had 1 more week, the case would have been solved. He done solved the case in 3 weeks. He gonna solve this case in 3 weeks. But whole ain't nobody. He just was saying he ain't nobody's organizer and he ain't here to solve no cases. Make up your damn mind, Schizo. Make up your mind.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta do the meme of the day.
The meme of the day.
Yeah.
Do the meme of the day. The meme of the day. It gotta be a pimp. I saw a couple of funny ones. I saw a couple of funny.
Reminded me. I told him to remind me.
Who hit you up? Is Glib talk tonight?
Yeah, today Tuesday, ain't it?
Not today, Monday.
I like that Slight Show record too. That Slight Show record was hot.
Oh yeah, I made a video too. I want to do. I'm gonna tell y'all the next video. I mean, the next song we got coming out. I got to start doing some real music videos. That shit was funny. I'm putting stuff together. I'm gonna find Bobby. The next video we shoot is gonna be a real music video. We're gonna put together. Well, I'm gonna have ladies twerking in it and all kind of shit now. What's that? Say something.
I'm sorry. Can y'all see this? Do I need to move this a little closer? Can you see it?
Oh! Say it again.
Do you see it? Tell me you can see it. Can you see it? I know you can see it. They see me plopping. They see me plopping. They see me plopping. They see me.
That was low. You're a piece of shit, John. That was, oh my God. You was a piece of shit. Should be flushed down the toilet. That is a goddamn shame. Well, look, we're going to get up out of here, right? But we're going to have some more receipts for y'all tomorrow. We got some more. We didn't read them all. We done 2 shows. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Let me see something right quick. Let me. Oh, I may be late. But let me see if she's still up right quick. Let me see. Let me see if she's still up. Hold on. I may got him. I don't get. Let me see. We may have a guest. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, we may have a guest. Right now. Let me see right now. I may wait it too damn late. We got the talking. Oh, well, she probably sleep. Oh, well, we'll bring her back on tomorrow. God damn it, I forgot to guess. Well, it's a surprise guest, I guess. Yeah. I forget to guess all the time. I forgot to go to my own goddamn award show. I hope I forget to go to my own funeral. That's what I hope I do forget. I hope that I forget to go to my own goddamn funeral.
Don't forget to go to the funeral. Don't forget to go to the death.
I ain't going to neither one of them. Fuck it. I'm good on all that. But we will have some more receipts for y'all tomorrow. Like I said, we didn't read all the receipts because we was having fun with y'all. We kind of stretched the show. So we have more receipts. We was going to tease y'all a little bit. We're going to tease y'all. Wanted to bring it. If she was feeling well, we would have had a long show, but I ain't gonna keep it that long. I wanted to come out for hour and a half. I ain't gonna keep it that long, but tomorrow she feeling well. We have a longer show, and we bring up a lot of receipts, all kind of receipts. If y'all want to, I even bring out some more Tony receipts. If y'all want to, some Tony the Troll with her in love affair with me, and all that old stuff. Tomorrow.
Look, did you see that? Did you see that the air fryer that they trying to raffle off actually has French fries in it?
The air fryer that the French fries are trying to auction off. Oh, for real? They auctioning off appliances?
They auctioning off an air fryer, but the picture that they have on the raffle ticket and on the on all of the posters that they have for people to buy the raffle ticket, it has French fries in the air fryer. I don't know if they did that shit on purpose, but that shit is hilarious.
You got a picture of it?
I gotta go to it, but first I had to show you your picture that they did for early Valentine's. They caught a picture of you and your date.
Oh shit! Hey, you know who that was? You know who that was in that picture, the original picture? Show it again. Show it again.
Hold on, right here.
You remember Bridget? You remember Bridget Dimension from Hell Date?
Yeah.
You used to watch Hell Date on BET with the little midget used to dress in a devil suit?
I remember that.
That was her. With all the ass, I used to go over the house. Huh?
She was pretty.
She was hood as a motherfucker too. She was hood. I like her little house. She had a little house. Literally, it was a little house. Literally.
So look, they go to the raffle tickets, and inside the deep fryer is motherfucking French fries.
Ain't that a bitch?
That shit is comedy gold. Like, you can't make this shit up. Like, God just drops stuff in our lap sometimes.
What is the raffle? When is the raffle? When is the raffle?
The raffle is February 3rd.
They raffling off a lot of shit. They raffling off a whole lot of shit, right? Money, prizes. And why is Pimp J mad at Monique? You heard that shit when he hating on Monique?
He wasn't mad at her. He was mad at her delivery and our acceptance. Okay. The crack just be calling me, man. It just be calling me. It just keep calling.
Oh, you saw the one with Pete Rico?
They got one with him on here too.
Oh, it was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Hold on.
Pete Rico is hilarious.
Go and add Kiki Williams and Forever True TV. I'm looking for it right now.
Before we get up out of here, show this the one with Pete Rico before we get up out of here. I want to see Pete Rico diss track because if he make a diss track and he say my name, I'm gonna have my nigga make a diss track and say his. My nigga gonna ham on his ass. How we get down in LA. I wish I had that. Let me see. Can I play that? One about I make one about Uncle Phil ass. That's right. You can't find it. You can't find a damn thing.
It's a lot of shit in the group. You know that. It's a lot of shit in this damn group. Okay.
You got that one where your boy was like, the who? The who? I didn't see it.
This one. You seem to have a serious case of butthurt. With John Q bending over. Oh, who in the back? Who in the back?
That nigga always in the back. He claimed he always in the back of another man. I can't stand behind a man who like to stand behind a man.
Hey.
Butthurt. You can't see, you gotta talk.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I know I gotta talk sometimes. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm trying to preserve this pressure that's on my face right now because I got a lot of pressure on my face.
Pressure on your face.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get up out here because I gotta go get me something to eat. And I gotta go I gotta go dress again. That was young people like, nigga, I be getting dressed 3 times a day, nigga. 3-4 times a day. This nigga, nigga, I gotta jump in the shower 3 times a day, nigga. I gotta jump in the shower again right now, nigga, and get dressed again.
I see you on live at 3:47 in the morning too.
Who? See me live at 3:47.
Desi and Desi, I know she in the live chat. This was
347.
Funny one too. What he say? So auntie, you ain't gonna give me the fucking money. That's him right there. His cussing ass. And you so you ain't gonna give me the fucking money, auntie.
That nigga's a thief. That nigga's a thief.
Okay, so that picture of Rico, it must be in the other group. It must be in Uncensored. Is it in Uncensored or is it in Condiment?
What I don't know which one it was in. It was
a fucking dead face. What the fuck? That motherfucker didn't move. The lips was moving, but the rest of the fucking face wasn't moving. I be having to be careful and shit when I'm scrolling down our damn group. Y'all got random lives from corpses and shit like that. Damn.
Yeah, the random live from a corpse.
From corpses. That bitch gonna start doing her lives on the slab next.
No, it was one with Pete Rico. He had braids and shit like a female. He like a straight girl. He had braids. You didn't see that one?
That means I need to be looking at Uncensored then.
That shit was hilarious.
Oh, they got the William Liddell. Somebody either reposted the video or they commented on it. All I seen was raccoon eyes.
Raccoon?
Y'all wilding and Uncensored today. Wait a minute. I didn't know y'all was in here wilding like this.
Oh yeah, they was up in that motherfucker on some crazy. On some crazy. But look, I finished tomorrow.
Somebody found that clip I was talking about from Don't Be a Menace.
I done a show with him.
His only son. Abraham didn't ask no question. That's what God expects from his sheep. Here at the Greater Ebenezer New Revival Tree of Life Institutional Double Rock on the side of the road to Jericho Missionary Baptist Church. Say out Calvary. Y'all tell me. Ain't that the truth? God expects you to do what the Lord wants you to do. Like those of you who realize that the Lord wants you to give generously into his church. Don't ask no questions. Don't ask how come the pastor have to have him a nice house. Why come the pastor doesn't have a nice car? Don't ask. I said don't ask. I said don't ask. No questions. Just give the money. Get the collection plate around on that side. Get it around on that
side. Hey, I just done a show with him. The same dude. I done a show with him at the Ricky Harris thing, and I done a show with him last year at a church. Him and that dude. Remember that dude Cleophas on BT? Yeah, Cleophas. I don't know about Cleophas. I done a show with him and the dude Cleophas. That shit was funny as fuck. They done little characters.
That shit is hilarious. That shit sound just like some shit Jed would say. Don't ask me no questions. Just give the money.
Hey, now, and he's funny as fuck in real life.
Nigga, pass the collection plate, nigga.
That nigga is funny as hell in real life too. That nigga got a joke. He talk about what? I don't say comedian joke, but that nigga is funny as fuck in real life. Well, we're about to hit.
Every time they talk about Pimpin' J, I think about that goddamn video right there. And they say, don't ask. He said, like those of you that knows that the Lord wants you to give generously to his church.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait. I got one for you. No, I got one for you.
Don't ask why pastor travel all over the country. Don't ask why pastors all at the meet and greets and ain't nothing been accomplished. Don't ask. No questions.
What about this one?
Okay, I got time.
What about this?
All right, get in there.
Oh, that shit is hilarious.
What's up, young blood? What's up? Swine, my brother? Nah, well, thanks. But let me tell you something. If you hit a man in time, his wounds will heal. And if you steal from a man, you can replace what you steal. And always cross in the green, never in between. I don't know Elijah, Muhammad, Ali, looks like a butterfly and stings like a bee. Just thinking about spending another minute with Farrakhan made me never want to do time in the joint again. Boy, am I happy to see you, man. And always remember, my brother, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, get a dog a bone, 2000 party, out of time, my bacon smelling fine.
I'm not. I like that one too. Ah, don't like that one too. That kind of.
You said my bacon smelling fine. Swine, my brother. Swine, my brother. That movie is hilarious. That's my shit. I cannot find this goddamn picture you was trying to have me look at.
You can't find it?
No.
I can't find it either. Hold on, I got something else. I got one more for you before we get up out of here. One more for you. Here you go. There you go, look.
Before we vote on your request for parole, we do have some
Wait.
Do you think? First of all, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection. If I may retain my liquids here for one moment, I'd like to continue the redundance of my quote-unquote intestinal tract, see, because to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation. So, by not misinterpret the chauvinistic
Of my aphrodisiac.
Speaking, my incarceration has forced, you understand, the ventilation of, shall I say, my dairy air. And upon my discharge, I will ejaculate my mind to the prophylactic of the bowels of society.
But how would you support yourself, Mr. Bates, considering that your reading comprehension has gone down every year since you've been in prison?
A very vaginative proposition, my man. That is to say, prostitution pertaining to the content, you understand, of the argument. I myself have imminentized my liquidation, therefore, ergo, i.e., that is the instigation, which is excessive cleavage, shall we say. So, let me clarify, clarify. In other words, I'd probably teach. If there are no further questions, let us put this to a vote. All those in favor of parole.
How you now? Are you ready to get up out of here? I gotta give me something to eat. Let's see what's funny.
Yeah, I need to take some more medicine anyway.
All right, we up out of here. We'll see y'all tomorrow on Catch Up with Fries. I'll probably do some skits tomorrow or Sunday. I'm gonna do some YouTube. Some Instagram jokes, some 1 minute jokes. I've been done a couple of jokes in a minute. I'm gonna do some 1 minute YouTube jokes tonight. You know, on some hood rats, on some pussies, on some broke niggas, on some roaches, on some rats, on all of that. I'm gonna hit you up in a minute. I'm out. Tell them you out. Tell them bye.
Make sure y'all like. Bye.